Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the Prophet like this. This is a great honor given to him, that he becomes now the object that you would emulate, that you would love, that you would connect to in order to show love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is amazing. Reflect on these words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, النبي أولى بالمؤمنين من أنفسهم. This Prophet is closer to you than yourself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then did something with the Prophet to him in the way he's created, in the way he is fashioned, in the way he is fashioned, in the way he's created. Imam al-Busayri in his Noorul-Mahammadia mentions this aspect of the creation of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Muhammadun jubilat bin nuri tinatuhu. Muhammadun lam yazal nuran min al-qidami. There is something about how the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam is created. And he is made from the Noor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the light of Allah. In the hadith in Tirmidhi, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam says that he was a prophet of Allah even before Adam alayhi salam was created. So the Imam says, Muhammadun lam yazal nuran min al-qidami. The Noorul-Mahammadia, the light of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was in existence from pre-eternity, min al-qidami, before anything was created. This is the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. In the early days of Islam, the Sahabas, they knew this. They would mention this all the time. Among the first words of Mawlid, words of poetry for Mawlid, among the first words were those recited by the uncle of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, Ibn Sayyidina al-Abbas. When he asked the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam permission to recite words of praise for him, and the Prophet gave him permission, and then he said, "You, O Muhammad, you are the light of Allah, the Noor from Allah, and it is because of your Noor that we can receive guidance, and it is because of your Noor, your light, that darkness is dispelled from this world." Subhanallah. The Noorul-Mahammadia. Adam alayhi salam said, when he was in heaven, he saw this Noorul-Mahammadia. He saw this name of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam in the heavens. And there's something amazing about the Tawba of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, connecting to the name of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. When he was cast down on earth and he spent 40 years seeking forgiveness and making tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then finally he remembered on the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he was in heaven, he saw the name Muhammad written there, next to the name of Allah. And then he made tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the name of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, "Ya Allah, I make tawbah to you, accept my tawbah because and through Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." He said he saw this name on the arsh of Allah, and therefore it must be special. So he made tawbah to Allah through the name of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then his tawbah was accepted. And Nabiyyu awla bil mu'minina min anfusihim. The Prophet